Hi there cyber tankers, it's Gamer Dom here and I'm back on the test server again. I thought I'd come back and have a look at this new Czech medium tank. It's the Tier 6 Skoda T25 and it looks a kind of interesting tank. Of course it is exactly the same as one we've already got in the tech tree. In the German tech tree. In fact, this is the premium T25 in the German line, but it's only at tier 5, and that's one of a few differences between the two tanks. But let's go back to the Czech version. So, as I said, this is a tier 5 tank. You get to it through a series of a couple of light tanks, 3 light tanks, and at tier 4 it turns medium, and you go through some fairly nondescript medium tanks until you get to the Skoda. This tank has one very not that tank, because that one has no particular interesting things other than the fact it's a premium. This tank has one very interesting feature, and that is this gun, which is a 75mm autoloader with 3 shells in the magazine. It has, for a tier 6, pretty good penetration, 132 on standard ammo, 185 on premium, and forget about HE because there's no point with a 75. But the damage is only 110 and 110, which is not brilliant, but I guess, you know, in terms of firing one shell every 1.3 seconds, it means your DPM is, I'm not clever enough to work that out, but it's pretty high. If you're doing 110 every 1.3 seconds, that's pretty good. Your aim time is pretty good as well. So that's the interesting feature of this tank. Otherwise, yeah, it's a bit really. It's got reasonable engine size, 500. In fact, that's not bad at all for a tier 6. Top speed of 60, so it should move around. Armour 50 at the front, both the turret and the hull are 50mm. It's not really that angled, so I think you're going to be penned very easily, especially that very flat front of that turret. So it doesn't look like armour's its strong point, but you know, if there's one thing this Czech line all seems to struggle with, that's the lack of any kind of meaningful armour. Sides and rear, yeah, 35mm all the way round. So there's no discernible difference between the hull and the turret in terms of armour. It's pretty much the same. View range is not great either, 360. It's okay, I suppose, but it's not outstanding. But you know, it looks to be, if it's as nimble as it looks, this tank, and literally I haven't taken it out yet, so this will be my first look at it. If it's as nimble as it looks, it could be a very nice little tank, and potentially could be something you'll see a lot of in tier 6 strongholds, and maybe even clan wars. But anyway, let's take it out and have a spin. We can get a game. It is a test server and most people try and play top tier games, but let's see what it looks like. So while I'm waiting, a shameless plug here, because some of my clan buddies told me that I really need to push our clan. So if anybody out there and watching this is interested in joining a clan, the Brit 6 clan is a good one. We don't take it all too seriously, unlike some of the clans do. There are 2 sides to the clan. One that's more competitive, plays strongholds pretty much every night, but you know, if you're a member of the clan, then you're required to play when online a couple of times a week, and also has team battles fairly regularly, and hopefully at some point might even start doing clan wars. The other side of the house is a more relaxed, shall we say. There's no requirements to join strongholds, but you know, it's mainly about platooning and having a laugh. But neither are particularly serious. They both focus on enjoying the game and having a bit of a laugh, and real life comes first. So anyway, if you are interested, there will be a link in the description on this video to go to our webpage, go and have a look and try it out. Okay, so we're finally in. Oh dear, going with one of those games. So it's a short number game because it's a test server and very few people actually play low tiers. Everyone rushes off to try the tier 9s and 10s even though they have no idea what they're doing with them. So we have 2, 4, 6, 9 aside, and 3 of the enemy are in Berts. Oh, and 2 of our are in Berts. What is this fixation about playing Berts? It's a lovely thing to play, but really? Come on a test server to try out a Bert? Oh well, whatever. So, we have... We'll see what this Skoda can do. So... It's not particularly speedy. It's not slow though. So I think it said the reload on the magazine is about 6 or 7 seconds, which is pretty good. So let's go up here, see what we can see. Obviously got no 6th sense. Oh, there we are, we're seeing a whole load of tanks.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
Get back because there's a lot of shells coming in. Quick reload. Let's see what the reload's like. Yeah, so it's about 6 seconds there, which is pretty mean. So let's see what we can do. Oh, there's
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged.
took a couple of hits there, right through the front mantle as I expected. No armor to speak about, so don't want to take any hits basically if you can avoid it.
Enemy is hit.
But you know what, that gun's pretty nice, isn't it? It's kind of fun to... So I don't see anything else. Everything's hiding. We're 3 tanks down. Ow. Taking shots from that, my compatriot down there, the other Skoda. Go for another quick reload because we want to make sure we have full magazine when we do see something to fire at. So it doesn't feel that nimble, but it's quite quick, so so it has top speed without necessarily
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. Enemy armor is hit.
revenge on that boy down there. So there's a KB2.
Penetration. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
Wow. So it can spit out some shells, can't it? Unfortunately, I'm going to die if I do that again. So let's see what we can do. Reload it again, which is nice. Artie's just hit that Skoda. I have got binos, the other ones. Coated optics on here, but because I like putting them on mediums. I just think it just makes such a difference in terms of your score, because you're generally getting good you're getting spotting damage even when you're not actually killing anything, which is always a good thing in my book. So it's all gone a bit quiet. I've got 4 hit points. Aha, there's the KV2. Just camping at the back of that one, isn't it? Damn, missed my chance there. Missed my chance. Silly. Let's go down. See what we can do against Skoda T25. Go for another reload. Oh, sugar. Now their TD pops up just when I was... Oh, nice hit, RT. It's the Burt strikes again. Where's the...
Penetration. Enemy is hit.
Shit, he hits me. I'm dead.
Permission to engage. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is hit.
Fired, so he's on
Enemy on
fire.
fire.
Let's try and get in close, see if I can... No, of course I can't.
This vehicle is had it.
So one of those Burts got me. But you know what, that's kind of an interesting tank. I like that as a fun game. So it fires quickly. Obviously between each shell was very quick. The Radical came in pretty quickly, which allowed you to be fairly accurate. I missed that one shot on the KV when I was on the move. But otherwise that wasn't bad at all. So what do we do? Finish top, 1700 damage, wow. And the other Skoda did 2000, so you know, that shows they can do some firing. I fired 19 shots, of which 16 hit and 16 penetrated, so that pen on that gun is very strong. But obviously the alpha is pretty low. But over the course of, you know, 1700 damage in the course of a fairly short game there, it's not to be sneezed at. So I like the look of that tank. That's really going to be fun to play with. So yeah, very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. So that is the Skoda T25 Tier 6 medium. Much like all the Czech tanks that I've seen so far. No armour, but a pretty good gun. So that is obviously the theme of this line. This particular line of tanks is they're all generally pretty weak armour, pretty good guns. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. This is Gamer Dom. If you enjoyed, please click like and please subscribe to the channel, because it makes me feel so much better when people are actually subscribing and watching these things. Much as they're fun to do. Any thoughts, any feedback, really pleased to hear from anybody, so just make a scribble in the comment section. But until next time, see you later guys. Good luck on the battlefield.